first Blue Springs City Council meeting. If you would stand with me, Councilmember Brummel will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You can be seated. Thank you, Councilmember Brummel. Next item on the agenda is confirmation of a quorum.
Councilmember Kaler.
Present.
Councilmember Tholen is absent. Councilmember Brummel.
Present.
Erickson.
Present.
Edmondson.
Here.
Rowan.
Here.
Mayor Levisay.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Next item is the consent agenda. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Councilmember Kaler.
Aye.
Brummel.
Aye.
Erickson.
Aye.
Edmondson.
Aye.
Rowan.
Aye.
Mayor Levisay.
Aye.
Carried unanimously.
Item 4, we're going to continue till the August 4th City Council meeting. I need a motion to continue that item.
So move.
Mayor, we need to open the public hearing, continue it to August 4th, sorry.
Gotcha. Do the staff need to read items, the exhibits now, or can that be done later?
That can be done later, as
Okay.
long as we just open up. the
Then
public
we will open the public hearing, and now I need a motion to continue the
Now
public
I'll
hearing.
give you the motion.
Okay.
I'll second it now.
Is there any discussion on continuing this item? Is this just voice vote? Okay, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed, no? Motion carries. That item is continued to August 4th. Next item, we have Mr. Daryl Smith from Hero Fund USA has a presentation to make. Daryl, if you will come on up to the microphone there, you can tell us what you're here for today.
Mr. Mayor and members of the City Council, thank you for your time this evening. I promise to be brief, no more than an hour and a half this evening. No, 5 minutes tops, I promise. I'm Daryl Smith. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Hero Fund USA. We are a bi-state organization, Missouri-Kansas organization dedicated to providing funding for new state-of-the-art safety equipment for first responders, departments, and agencies throughout all of Missouri and Kansas. I would like to, before I say anything else, I'd be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to a couple of Blue Springs personnel Blue Springs police personnel that helped us recently. Some of you may know that a week ago Saturday was the inaugural Graham Hoffman Memorial motorcycle ride honoring Kansas City, Missouri firefighter paramedic Graham Hoffman, who was tragically killed in the line of duty on April 27th. In the ensuing days, there were several fundraising events that ensued to raise money for what we established as the Graham Hoffman Memorial Firefighter Paramedic Scholarship Fund in honor of firefighter Hoffman and his family. There was a restaurant campaign that ensued the Sunday after he was killed, and more recently, a week ago Saturday, was this Graham Hoffman Memorial motorcycle ride co-sponsored by Outlaw Harley Davidson here in Blue Springs and their sister dealership Worth Harley Davidson in the North Kansas City area. And Officer Jordan Litz and Lieutenant Brandon Claxton with the Blue Springs Police Department. I called Bob Munns, Chief Munns, at our first before our first planning meeting, and asked if he could offer any assistance to us to help with organizing a police escorted ride with what would potentially be, at that time we thought, 200 to 300 motorcycles. He immediately assigned that task to Officer Jordan Litz and to Lieutenant Brandon Claxton, and they did a fantastic job. It was a flawlessly executed police escorted motorcycle route that included help from 6 municipal police departments throughout all of the greater Kansas City metro area, along with the Missouri Highway Patrol and MoDOT. And Terry and my wife and I were blessed to be able to follow the ride. Not because we wanted to, we just got stuck behind it and couldn't get around it. They wouldn't let us around it. But Officer Litz and Lieutenant Claxton and their colleagues did a fantastic job ensuring everybody's safety with that ride that day. And so I wanted to give, I think Officer Litz is here tonight. I don't think Brandon is here, but we wanted to give Lieutenant Claxton and Officer Litz a shout out from Hero Fund USA for all their help, what turned out to be a fantastic event with over 400 motorcycles and over 550 riders a week ago Saturday. So thank you to Officer Litz and Lieutenant Claxton, and thank you Chief Munns for letting us borrow their expertise. I'd like to introduce some of the folks that are here with us tonight. We have at the back of the room our board chairman. Some of you may recognize the chief of the Central Jackson County Fire Protection District. Kirk Lair is our current chairman of our board of directors. He is here for a presentation this evening. I'd also like to mention Councilman Kaler and Councilman Edmondson are both members of our Hero Friends Auxiliary. We are a very small staffed organization. It's just my wife Terry, who is here, serves as our office manager. Tony Stevens, who's recently retired as the midday personality on KFKF Country Radio, works part-time as our public information officer, and then me as the CEO. And so Councilman Edmondson and Kaler have lent their expertise and their knowledge to our mission, and we're grateful for that. And you, Mayor Levesey, we're grateful for you for your position as a member of our advisory committee, which provides advice and counsel to us as a nonprofit organization that is small, mighty, and growing. 8.5 years ago, when we started Hero Fund USA, we had the vision of becoming the Midwest premier provider of funding assistance, private funding assistance for first responder safety equipment. Our sole mission focuses on providing funding for safety equipment that will ensure the greatest possible opportunity for every first responder we help their department, for that first responder in that department to be able to go home safely to their loved ones at the end of their shift. 8 years ago, I stood here at this very podium in the council meeting and described what we envisioned Hero Fund being when we grew up as an organization 8 years ago. We started 8.5 years ago. So now here we are 8 years later, standing before the city council and the esteemed mayor, proud to announce that we are here tonight because of great volunteer support and wonderful sponsors, wonderful volunteers like all those, yourself included, some of you included at the dais, for helping us become the organization we are today. And so I'd like to call upon Kirk to come up here to help us, and Chief Munns to come over here. And we are proud to now say that our 100th mission fulfillment check is going to our hometown police department, Blue Springs Police Department, who came to us recently needing some funding assistance for new STAT team communications headset. Their old ones were old, falling apart, broken wires, broken plastic, and without proper communication, any first responder is at great peril. And so we're pleased tonight to have our chairman of our board, Kirk Lair, present a check to Chief Munns in the amount of $8,733 for new communications headsets. And so thank you very much for blessing us with this honor to do that. And we would be very honored if the city council and mayor would allow us to get a few pictures with everybody together with Chief Lair and Chief Munns, if that's possible. So thank you. I'll be happy to answer any questions if anybody has any. We're gonna get our team in here too, so.
While everybody's getting together, I'll just say, I've been working with Daryl for a long time, so we greatly appreciate being the 100th recipient of Hero Fund USA Awards, and this will come in a long way to help us out. We've already ordered the headsets, they haven't arrived yet, but the invoice has. So we'll take care of that. So thank you, Hero Fund USA, appreciate it.
Thank you. And Chief Munns, I would also be remiss without saying that you have been a member in good standing, and your guidance on our mission committee is paramount to being able to make good decisions, along with Kirk and our entire mission committee and board of directors, on what we fund and what we don't fund. I will also mention he abstained from voting on this one, though. Bob is also, Chief Munns has also been on our board of directors for a few years also. So thank you for allowing us the opportunity. It's humbling, and by the grace of God, we thank you for allowing us to help in any way that we can. We're blessed by you guys, so thank you so much.
of applause for this donation. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you, Daryl. Mr. Smith, again, for that presentation. We echo Chief's sentiments. We appreciate to be the 100th donation that you've made, and I remember that meeting 8 years ago and have continued to see your work throughout the community, so we appreciate not only that you help Blue Springs, but that Blue Springs is your home base as well, and so you spread the goodwill of Blue Springs throughout the community wherever you go, and so we appreciate that as well. Council members, do you have any questions or any additional comments on this before we continue with the meeting? Echo ditto, right?
Ditto.
All right. Okay, with that, the last item on the agenda is our visitor section. I don't have any visitors appearance forms, so we'll just go to council member comments. Any council members have anything to add this evening? Yeah, I've got that one on my list, unless you want to mention it for me.
No, go ahead.
Well, so there are council members here. I shared some information. The Wall That Heals is coming to Buckner. It will be open July 31st through August 3rd, so Thursday through Sunday. The Wall That Heals was in Blue Springs about 15 years ago. It was in 2010. I think Councilmember Edmondson and I were on this council back then. But what's significant about this one for Blue Springs as well is they will actually be traveling through Blue Springs next Tuesday. It'll be July 29th. And at 2:20 is the time we have. At 2 o'clock, 2:20, they will be driving north on 7 Highway, north of I-70 on 7 Highway. So they have requested, if there are some residents of Blue Springs that want to help support this event, if we could line 7 Highway and wave and have flags and all those things as they're coming through town, that would be beneficial to support this project. Again, if you are interested in visiting it, it'll be open. It's free of charge for those days, July 31st through August 3rd. Additionally, they are also doing group tours. So if you have a group that wants to put 5 or 6 or more people together, they will do guided tours to see the wall as well. When it was in Blue Springs, I'm told it was a half scale model. They've apparently now moved up to a 3/4 scale model, so it's even bigger than it was when it was in Blue Springs 15 years ago. So we're seeing, and if you're interested, next Tuesday can help welcome the wall as it comes through Blue Springs, that would be great. Also, just something worth mentioning, Life Sports and Girls on Fire both completed their programs last week. So my son Benjamin went through Life Sports and had a great time. It's his second year, so he enjoyed it. I know Paige went through Girls on Fire as well for Councilmember Brummel there. And so just appreciate PD for putting on that program. Always a great every year. Kids enjoy it. And they're worn out at the end of the day, so that's a great thing. I think our son, he's only 12, so he's not going to be too mad at me yet. But he took a shower and put his jammies on at 5 p.m. because he was zonked out after the day, so he was ready to get some rest. Something I missed at the last council meeting. It actually happened at the end of June, and I don't want to embarrass him too much. But at the Rotary banquet at the end of June, Councilmember Erickson was actually named Rotarian of the Year. And so I did not mention, I forgot it at the last council meeting that happened then, but congratulations, Councilmember Erickson, for all your hard work. I know you're doing a lot with them. So do you want to tell anybody about Rotary or have any, you have a speech prepared or anything?
No,
like that?
I don't have a speech prepared, but thank you. It is humbling with all the Rotarians, not just the Rotarians of the Year, but all of them. I feel a little bit beyond where I should be.
Yeah, I'm kicking your coverage, huh?
Yeah, that's, but thank you for recognizing that.
Absolutely.
That means a
Well,
lot to me
congratulations.
and to Rotary. So.
Doing a great job. The only events I have coming up are just Music's in the Park at Rotary Park here this Sunday and next Sunday. That's all I have. Anybody else have anything else that I've missed? With that, I will accept a motion to go into executive session.
So move.
Mayor, motion is in order for council to go into closed session pursuant to section 610.021 subparagraph 2 revised statutes of Missouri for the purpose of privileged communication between a governmental body or its representative and legal counsel, including real estate, and that any minutes, documents, and other records discussed or taken during the closed session remain closed, and that this body stand adjourned at the completion of such session.
Now I need a so moved.
So moved.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Councilmember Brummel,
Yes.
Erickson,
Yes.
Edmondson,
Aye.
Rowan,
Aye.
Kaler,
Aye.
Mayor Levisay.
Aye.
Motion carries.
We are in executive session.